Let me make this thing go. All right, Dennis Kaye here with Belize Islands Real Estate, and today I have Brian Allen. Brian, you are one of the most recent property owners on Ambergris Caye. So I just wanted to introduce you to my viewers and thank you for working with me. Why did you guys end up choosing Belize out of all the places in the world? And be honest.
Honest is we just kind of got tired of the hustle and bustle of American life, and we're trying to figure out some ways to maybe make a little side income or maybe expand our business a little bit. We do photography and videography, and one reason is we look down there to do destination weddings. And as things kind of panned out, I've been talking with you, Dennis, for almost a year and going back and forth on different things and seeing different prices. And we've never been to Belize, but just from what we've read, from it being a English speaking country and still on the dollar and very low crime rates and all this kind of stuff, we just really felt it was a good move. We looked at other, once we started thinking like out of the country, because we had looked around our area here in Asheville, North Carolina. But once we started thinking, you know, another country, we looked at other Caribbean islands and all these kind of things, and it just seemed like the best bang for the buck was in Belize, and it seemed a little bit easier life and a little more comfortable for us. And so, you know, after bugging Dennis to death, we decided to pull the trigger.
Oh man,
I bet we have like 500 emails at least together, but
yeah. Oh, but it's been great, man. It's been great. So just let my viewers know. So the first property that it's closed now, right? The first one that you purchased.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that was a South Ambergris Caye, down by the new Le Soren Resort. So any reasons why you chose that as your first deal?
Well, per your advice, it was right in our price range for one, and then there wasn't power down there, and you're saying there's going to get power, and so then our property value would go up, you know. And so also it being a little bit further south, we felt like we were able to get a better view, and so I think it's only about 120 feet from the water, and then it backs up to that Marco Gonzalez, I think is the name, Mayan site. Mm-hmm. And so we're big outdoors people, thought that'd be cool. And from what we could tell, it was a little more residential. I think it's 3 or 4 miles south, you know. And so ultimately what we were thinking was to flip it. But now with it being such a good piece of property, and if electricity gets down there, I think it'd make a great just 2-bedroom little home site for our family and have great views. And you know, so for us, it seems to be a really good fit, and we're excited. The La Serene thing I've looked up online, and it looks amazing. So hopefully, once that hits, just everything will kind of bloom down there. And so for us, we'd looked all over, but man, the price point for us, you couldn't beat it.
Absolutely. You know, I'm so excited about that area. That's another one of those things where I try to kind of like educate my clients a little bit, because, for example, somebody say, "Oh, a new resort's going in down there," but they don't really know what the impact that'll have on the area. That yes,
Mm-hmm.
the entire area is very residential. Like you said, there's mostly single family homes. There's hardly any businesses down there. But once La Serene is built and kind of anchors that tip, if you did want to open a business, like a little cafe or bakery or, you know, anything like that, even selling trinkets, bathing suits, you know,
Right.
because there's nothing else down there, and there's not going to be a lot down there because most people are buying those properties for single family homes. So that's why I'm glad that you guys are going to have options, even if you're not interested in opening a business. Your property is going to be valuable because it would appeal to different people, for instance, in a resale looking at residential or commercial. So you did good there.
Yeah, I wish we could have got the other lot, like, because when you originally posted about it, I'm like, man, we could buy both lots side by side. And I was legit just going to say, let's put up a pizza company or something and only sell pizza, like you said, from like 4 in the afternoon till 8 and then be done.
Be done with it. Well, the good news is your next door neighbor is a really good dude from Florida. His name is Daniel.
Nice.
I'll put you in contact with them. So yeah, so you get to know your neighbors there. Now, your second property, which you're going under contract on today, is in a different area. So why did you choose Secret Beach for your second investment?
Secret Beach. Well, I mean, after doing a ton of research, it just seems like the new happening place. And, you had advised on it for a long time and said it was a little more out of our price range at the time. But now this lot just seems to be great. We're very action oriented type people. And I wanted to be where the good swimming is and good restaurants and all that kind of stuff. And, we just go all the time. We love the outdoors and all that. And so I could just see me. I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I just see us, walking down the Secret Beach, hanging out, swimming and chilling. And so, and it does seem to be like a place that I guess it's getting a lot of attention. And so even if it was a resale option for us, it seems to be great. And everything I've looked at online, I've watched so many videos and different things. It just seems pristine and so beautiful. So right now it's kind of up in the air, like, are we going to build there? Are we going to build down south? Or, who knows what we're going to do, but just having those options is great.
Awesome. So you haven't been to Belize yet.
Nope.
Love it.
Some of our family thinks we've lost our mind. I've never even been to Belize, never stepped foot, down there.
When do you plan on going down?
We have a trip planned for December 23rd. I think it's the 23rd through January 4th or 5th. So we wanted to take about, a day, 2 days of travel and then be there at least a week to 9 days and really get to know the island, get to go see the 2 different spots and maybe even other land that's down there. Something that's key, and I don't know if your investors think like this, but my family, not really my family, my distant family, cousins own a pretty big financial wealth management firm, and they've handled a lot of different stuff for us. But I just say none of the returns and none of the investments that we've made with them seem nearly as logical or as good as any of these. And I'm the type of person that, with the world the way it is right now, I'd rather have something I can physically pick up and hold or touch and say it's mine than just putting it in the stock market or something like that. And so if all else fails and just America implodes on itself, I'm gonna go pitch a tent in Belize.
Awesome. That is great. That is great. So listen, so when you come down in December, have you already booked your hotel or resort? Do you want any recommendations?
No, I did some research about what's the gold standard or whatever, but since we've never been there, I just, I was going to ask you just give us a pretty good idea or what you feel like is a good hotel that's nice and maybe has restaurants and stuff like that.
Yeah, sure. I'll make you some recommendations on where to stay. Also my top places on where to take the kids,
Cool.
where to take the kids that they would enjoy. They're probably.
I know we want to do that swimming with the sharks deal, and we
Yeah,
want to do some scuba diving and stuff like that.
Cool. I'll take good care of you. So is there anything you're really looking forward to doing that you've researched that you're saying, you know what, I have to do this on this trip?
Well, the sharks would be cool. I want to scuba dive. I know I've looked up the Blue Hole. I think it's a little bit further out than what we'd be able to do this one time since we're going to be there more on business.
Mm-hmm.
But we're foodies. I'm looking forward to some just great local food. I really want to go to one of the Mayan temples and maybe see I guess it's like the screaming monkeys or something.
Howler monkeys. Yeah.
Howler monkeys. Yeah, that's what it is. And see the toucans. I mean, we live in the mountains of North Carolina, so we hike 3 or 4 times a week. So all the outdoors type stuff that we can do, man, we'll just eat it up. Like I don't really plan on being at the hotel or inside at all.
Awesome. Well, I'm happy for you guys. Thank you so much for working with Steph and I. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
and,
man.
We're not going to be able to see you on this trip because with COVID, we personally can't travel over that time period. But as soon as we all can get down there together, love to catch up with you guys, take you to lunch, and just do something fun together.
Yeah, man. We'll look forward to it anytime. We understand. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, Brian. Appreciate it.
All right.
Take care.
Thanks, Dennis.
Yep.